Hello guys, good afternoon. This is the machine learning model to predict the score using number of hours studying by a student. This score is a independent variable, dependent variable, and number of hours studying is independent variable. Okay, so here we have import the operating system OS. Okay, and first we ensure that our path is correct. Okay, in the third cell we will import pandas and numpy module. In fourth cell we update the file using read underscore csv. Okay, and in fifth cell dtype methods shows here that hours and scores are both continuous type, since float and int are showing that the data are continuous. Dot describe method describe all the statistical measures of the data. Via including all, it ensures that the object type data or categorical data are also included in this. Okay. In every exploratory data analysis or machine learning model, we have to first ensure that the data must need not contain any missing value or any data type, any incorrect data type. Okay, so the first method is to, after data acquisition, this first method is to data wrangling. Okay, that is also known as data pre-processing. So first we have to identify whether the data contain the null value. Okay, so to identify this we will use isNull method. Okay, which will convert all the data into two category. Okay, whether it is null or not null. Here false indicates that it is not null. Okay, and true will indicate that the data is null. The ninth column, this loop will show the null and not null data type in each one of the column. Here the column hours and scores. So in hours and scores we have the value of not null and null type. Okay, so false means that there is no null data. Okay, shape methods give the dimension of the data frame. Here data frame is df. Dot replace method will ensure that we first remove this null via nan, means not a number. Okay, we have to include the numpy type. Nan is a numpy type data. For the data visualization we will use matplot library and the pyplot module. Under that we will also use seaborn library. Okay, and for giving some style we will use module style. Okay, and under which there is a style type which is ggplot. So after the data pre-processing, okay, we have to show the data by visualization. Okay, here plt dot figure will have the data. You can have as much as uh, large data type. Okay, the back screen will be as much as large when we will put inside the length and breadth of the output screen. Okay, regression plot will plot the regression line. Okay, where independent variable is x hours and dependent variable is scores, and it also have the scatter plot, and with that the this regression line. Okay, grid will include this black lines and the legend will show this label. Let's move. This correlation method will give the correlation between the variables. Here we see that in the diagonal it always contains 1, since the correlation between the same variable is always 1, while you can see here that the correlation between hours and score is 0.97, which is representing a positive correlation and a strong positive correlation also. Okay, here we also see that the data are very close to the this line. Okay, so and this is an upward trend where slope is positive. This shows that positive correlation is there, and also the data is very close to this regression line, means this is strong relationship. Okay, to make a machine learning model, we will first import linear model, linear regression using scikit-learn method. Okay, after that we have to make linear regression object. Okay, and via this linear model we will feed our the data which is independent and dependent variable. Okay, we have to make the linear regression object, and after fitting we can have the coefficient and intercept of the model. Okay, so here overall model is this is the intercept, and this is the coefficient of the independent variable. Okay, so here I have shown how to import, how to make some random number, how to generate some random number. Okay, and how to add this random number into the data frame. Okay, and use this random number uh, okay, to predict. So here the test data is the testing data for this model. So I've generated that via using random module. Okay, random dot rand int, and after including this y hat, testing data. Okay, we will predict for this data. Okay, so it will give our predicted value, and eventually via residual plot we will have the information regarding the residual of the data, since there is no pattern, like there is no curvature, nor the variance increases or decreases across the x-axis. So overall the residual plot have no curvature and they are evenly distributed in both sides. So overall this model can be accepted. So this was my first project, okay, which contains the data pre-processing and making a machine learning model to predict the score using number of hours studied by a student. Okay, so overall it may help you. Thank you.